Welcome to a new episode of the OutPower newscast. On today's news, we're going to talk about several news related with the Service Studio, check out how to customize the slider widget, and as usual, give a look on what has been happening this week on the OutSystems community. Recently, it has been found that the newest version of the Service Studio for Mac won't be able to run on the latest version of the Apple operating system, dubbed Catalina. The Service Studio for Mac help page has been updated to let the community members know of the current limitations. If you wish to know more about this, the link to the forum page will be available below. OutSystems has announced that AI-assisted development is now available on the latest version of the Service Studio beta. AI-assisted development boosts your productivity by giving you guidance on what could be your next step when developing. This has been made possible through several iterations and the latest research on machine learning applied to the software code from the OutSystems.ai team. If you wish to try this feature or just find more information about this, please follow the link down below. Still on the Service Studio subject, Watch has announced that the future of Service Studio lies in the 64-bit versions only. This way making sure that we take the best out of modern computing while building our applications. There is no end-of-life date for the 32-bit versions, and we'll still be able to use the released versions without any negative impact. However, you won't be able to access the latest features of the new versions of the Service Studio. More information on this subject can be found on this forum post. And on our last bit of news, a new theme editor has been made available on the latest version of Service Studio Beta. All the feedback from the theme customizer was analyzed. Then OutSystems did the work of picking up all the lessons learned and integrating them into Service Studio, giving us a better development experience. The theme editor allows us to customize the look and feel of our applications without the need of writing any CSS. More information on this can be found at the following link. And now, following the latest news, let's check out this week's community highlights. Today we're mentioning a how-to from Jay Santos. He has released a video where he explains on how to customize the slider widget using the NoUI slider library and the wnum.js. If this sparks your interest, links to the forum page and the YouTube video will be available below. Next, let's take a look at the community activity on the Forge. Now, talking about the Forge. After going through this week's deployments by the community members, these are our following picks. Now, on our final segment, the idea of the week. This week's idea that has gathered more interest is the concept to have the functionality to log out or forget your server credentials in Service Studio. Currently, if you wish to clear the values, you have to edit the settings.xml file. What this idea proposes is to have the functionality either in the menu when you're logged in or from the Service Studio login screen. And with that, we end today's edition of the newscast. Thank you very much for watching, and please join us next time for more OutSystems news by OutPower. Have a nice day.